The late adopter. Hi guys, welcome to a new Cardano video. How's everybody doing? Doing good? 0.30% in green. It's something, it's not much, it's something. But we're gonna see what's actually happening with the Cardano right now. And you know, we have been going in the rising wedge and we are breaking out of the rising wedge. You can see here the rising wedge. We broke to the downside. Now I think this is already over, so we're gonna see why it stopped here. There is some kind of very nice trend line over going there. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about moving averages, what's happening right now, and you know, what I think might actually happen. That said, before we get in, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, like the video if you haven't liked the video, and let's get in the charts and you know, make my face smaller, charts bigger as always, and stuff like that. Let's see what's happening up here. So yeah, basically there was this very nice, very standard, very by the book pattern, a rising wedge, right? And it broke on the downside over here right now. So there is some kind of new you know, new channel maybe going here that's actually breaking to the upside right now, but you know, it's a 1 hourly pattern, so it's not actually important. It stopped down here because of this. I'll show you right now. So maybe it's easier to see this on the 4 hourly time frame. Yeah, give or take, yeah, something like this. You can see here really nicely like hitting the bottom, top over here, creating this really nice trend line, and you know, with the wick going down there, getting some support and bouncing off that support. So right now, you know, these lines over here, we can remove them because we don't need this rising wedge anymore. And this one, and as you can see here, this trend line over here is really nice. Like we already broke that, right? Then went into this rising wedge and then broke to the downside. So basically now this part is over, so we're gonna try to figure out what's happening actually happening over here in this last part over here. Will this break to the upside or will it break to the downside? That's what everybody wants to know. Are we breaking to the downside or are we breaking to the upside? So let's use some moving averages up here. Pop the moving averages. This is a 4 hourly time frame, and we can remove this upper two moving average because they're not helping very much. But you can see here that we are getting support on the 20 moving average really nicely over here right now. In the 4 hourly time frame, the 20 moving average is really important. You can see here previously this 20 moving average, how it was acting as a resistance, right, and as a support. Once you're above it, it's a support, but when you are below it, it's resistance, right? So you know, get down here, we get above it, you know, see how here we are testing really nicely, cannot try not to break it, and broke it. So you know, it's acting as a really nice support resistance line for the 4 hourly time frame. This 20 moving average over here right now getting support on that, so we don't want to fall below 20 moving average. So if you fall below 20 moving average down here, you know, all the hands off the table, you know, and we're gonna see how far down this might actually go. But you know, you should not be breaking the 20 moving average. Also the 50 moving average is right above us, so if you break on this side down here, like we are below all the moving averages, that means some downtrend is inbound, so you don't want to do that. The good thing is that the bad thing is that we are not above the 10 moving average, but as long as we are above the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly time frame, that's this red line over here, that should be fine. That should be fine. Let's go down to the 1 hourly time frame and see how the 50 moving average is actually doing on the 1 hourly, because on 1 hourly 50 moving average is important. You can see here we are zigzagging above it, so we're not quite sure what we're gonna do about the 50 moving average, but this is 1 hourly time frame and it can zigzag above a certain line. You can see here above it, then went below it down here, stuff like you can see these breakouts to the upside. Here we broke it really nicely, and right now we're trying to hold it, you know, but it might be some kind of breakout on the downside where we just get back on the upside of the 50 moving average, right, or again, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It is at some kind of a support down here, you know. If you start breaking here, you know, we got still this 200 moving average where we are holding it as a support, so that's that. But it doesn't look that, you know, dangerous yet. But if we start breaking, I'd say 50 moving average, that's 152 on the 152 over here. If you start breaking this line down here below 152, I would consider that to be a danger area, because technically you don't want to fall below those levels, right? You want to go above the 162 line and continue going up above 184 and stuff like that, but technically you don't want to go below 152, right? So right now I think we are just some kind of trading area between 62 and 52. By the way, this 62 line and 52 line, just for information, it's exactly the same as on Polygon Matic. Matic has also 52 line and 62 line and 84 line, so I'm not quite sure whether this is a coincidence or somebody's manipulating the lines exactly on the dollar, these three support and resistance lines. But you know, it's interesting fact about Polygon and Cardano right now. So let's see if there is some kind of you know, it depends on how you draw this this pattern over here, what it actually is. Let's see, maybe, you know, it was nice over here, so I think it's some kind of triangle happening over here, maybe something like this, give or take. Where should it be? Let's remove the moving averages down here just for a second over here. It looks like it's nice over here, so I think it is some kind of triangle going on right now over here, that it might actually bounce. So upper line of the triangle should be somewhere around 160 or something like that. But we are sitting right now on the support, so you know, still good enough. We went down here up, you know, and then broke the downside, used as a resistance, but we just came right back up again and confirmed. So this support line is pretty much confirmed right now, and technically you don't wanna fall below the support line right now, because it is pretty decent and we are pretty sure that it is the right line. So it only depends on this top resistance line whether it's correct or not. But considering that we had 3 touches down here and then you know, 2 touches up here, and it is confirming the line, I'm pretty confident that this is the triangle that we are actually looking at right now. It's a little bit bigger triangle, and it's on a 4-hourly time frame, so this can actually take time to break out. What's that, 16, 17, maybe a day or two, maybe faster, maybe slower, but we are technically in a triangle right now over here. It's a bigger triangle. It's not a small triangle, it's a bigger triangle. So whichever side we break out of, I think that might actually be the dominant side. But consider that we already broke on the downside over here and came right back up again after this double bottom down here. I'm considering this a bullish signal, and that bullish signal might actually mean that we are gonna get out of this triangle to the upside. But right now it's a no trading zone, no go zone. Like, we still got little room left to go in this sideways moments. So you know, a little bit up, a little bit down, gonna bore the big Jesus out of you next hours and stuff like that. But eventually it will get out, and when it does that, we'll make another video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out the technical analysis crash course if you want to learn technical analysis on Patreon and stuff like that. And thank you for watching. I always try to get through this ending part really quick, because I know as soon as I say and that's it, everybody like out of the window. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, see you around, bye bye.